are queens, okay? All women are queens. Period. Period. But don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. It's kind of like a horny sin. Don't clip that. All women are queens, okay? That's all I'm saying. But, sorry, not but to the all women are queens. All women are queens, period. Period. But, Carol Harris, the ghost that killed me, bitch, welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan the Penguin.
Watch your
God
profanity.
damn it, I tried to beat it. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan the Penguin. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're here. We're live. We're on camera. I felt like, as much as I love Pengu Bean, I could not bring myself to not be on camera for the Disco Elysium finale. Holy shit. I cannot believe that was my computer, not yours. That was my computer, not yours. I'm very sorry. What the fuck, Windows Update? Why didn't you give me that warning? And like when I booted you up a half hour ago. Dang it. Oh shit. You're right. It's because it's still light out. Ooh. Come on. Give me the purple. There we go. Now we're here. Now we're good. Stop if you want. Absolutely not. Me too. I'll fucking see. Oh my god, Tulip Fields, you lucky ducks. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait. Well, luxurious Harry, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, branding. I just want to say thank you guys so much for I don't want to say enduring, but putting up with the longest stream series we've done since the Walking Dead series in 2021. I've been having a great time with it. I fucking love this game, and it really, I feel like, if anything, has just grown even fonder in my heart. I'm really glad that some of you, for the first time, have been enjoying, you know, new, a new thing, a new series, a new game, and I'm very happy to be able to show you and experience it. However, it's about time. It's time for us to get back to doing variety of games, new games, short games. I have a playlist that is just a 2-play list, I guess I should say, that's been growing ever larger. We have tons of games to get through, and we have one more night of this, and we're gonna see the finale. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, really appreciate you guys putting up with it and sticking around and seeing it through with me. Gotta say, I'm gonna lurk for this one mostly. Yeah, exactly. I know, Katie, I was surprised to see you here, mostly because I know you haven't finished the game, and I know you want to see it for the first time by yourself. So please, thank you for the lurk, but go and do something else so that you don't get spoiled. I will, however, give the girls a treat real quick. Girls! Here you go. Don't make yourself too excited. Here you go, baby. Look at them. Look at them. Thank you, Katie, for the treats. If you look in the Discord, you will see a very cursed yawn of Sakura. Oh, really doesn't feel like it's been that long of a playthrough. It has been. This is the 11th stream, which, because we've only been streaming twice a week and sometimes missing days, it's been about 2.5, 3 months. So It's been a while. It's been like a quarter of the year's worth of streams, which is fine. I mean, I went into it knowing it could go that long, but I am excited to kind of get people. I know a lot of people, once they kind of get behind on series like this, they tend to wait until the new thing comes around to check back in. So I'm already excited to have a new thing so everybody can kind of jump in from the beginning together. I immediately haven't been watching much to avoid spoilers. No, that's totally fine, Sasquatch. I appreciate you popping in for the finale though, but no worries if you gotta lurk so you don't spoil yourself, because today is the day. Oh my god, it's a lumberjack. It's a lumberjack. Hi Renji, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you, friend? How's your week been? How's things? How's pregnancy going? How are you doing? I just want to stop in and say hi, yay babies. Hell yeah. Little ghost face back there. Can't believe Buddy Holly will die during the finale. Right. Hello? I don't know why, but Oxenfree 2 felt so much longer, not to backseater. I think that's funny. I will say, definitely, yeah. That one took a little while to get through. Mostly because of me. Disco means Shiba Cam finally? Maybe. We gotta get this cam to be upgraded so that this cam can go over there and become the Shiba Cam over the Shiba beds. Doing good, just fucking hungry. We'll get you. So someone get Renji some food. Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle to get Renji food? All right, friends, let's get to it. It's time to get into the game. It's time to play the game. There was a part of me that was weirdly expecting Al from the other room to say, time to play the game.
Time to play the game.
How's Dan in chat? Al, Mookie, tell me. Everybody tell Renji how your day. If you're not going to tell me how your day is going, tell me or tell Renji how your day is going. I'll pick up food up, but I only have a single chicken tender. Sorry, Renji, one chicken tender. Here we go. Fucking finale. I can't believe it. Mookie is snoozing hard behind me. That's very sweet. All right, y'all. Oh boy. Here we go. My day was already better now that Dad finished making cheesesteaks and fries. Oh, that sounds so good, dude. I might try to get a cheesesteak this weekend. Who's to say? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'm okay. I spent my day not doing shit. Yeah, I'll play a lot of Sunhaven. Can't get a picture because my phone is charging. Damn it. One is all it takes when you're lazy. Word. All right, here we go. Getting into spoiler time. So if you're avoiding spoilers, now's your time to leave. Katie, Sasquatch, please dip. Love y'all. See you later. Last time on Disco Elysium, Sunhaven is back on my list. Yeah, you and Al can play it together. Last time on Disco Elysium, we found Ruby, confirmed mostly that Ruby did not kill the guy behind the whirling in rags. Then we experienced the tribunal, which was the mercenaries who were not only related to but acquainted with the guy that died behind the whirling in rags. A shootout ensued. We may or may not have started it. We were not able to back it up because of bad rolls. I thought we got someone killed. A bunch of people did die. A lot of the Hardy Boys died. Kim, however, made it through, saved us. We saved Kim. Had a great time doing it. I cried live on stream thinking that I fucked things up, but I did not. And now we are finally, we kind of have an idea of where our last stop may be. We have kind of a couple more leads to figure out. We have a couple more things we have to do before we leave town. But we're going to solve this mystery. We're going to figure out who killed the guy behind the whirling in rags. And lastly, how the fuck communism killed him. Because that dude blamed communism, but I'm not so sure. We almost got Kuno. We did almost get Kuno, which if you didn't know, could potentially be... if Kim dies in the game during the tribunal, Kuno will join you for the rest of the investigation if you followed through with his storyline. Anyway, we're now back. We're ready to go. We got our I don't even want to call it itinerary, our fucking ledger, our evidence book. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Let's see if we can
The
try
bathroom
the
mirror has
expression.
been wiped completely clean.
Oh no,
You
we
see the
cannot.
reflection of your face in the mirror, even now adorned with
We cannot
the
do any of
expression.
this. Well, we're leaving the expression as is. Wow, imagine how much money you could get dusting Al's tings. Cha-ching. Wait, huh?
My trinkets.
Oh,
Idiot.
I dusted some of my I see that now. Forgiven, I guess. I'm gonna go pout until my husband. Wait, huh? Until my husband feeds me. Damn. Well, yeah. Good luck with that, Renji. I hope the feeding happens sooner than later. Ouch, my legs hurt. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Shit. I forgot that we literally took a bullet in the hip. Maybe we don't run. Maybe we don't jam rock shuffle literally everywhere. All right. So we gotta kind of talk to some people because shit's fucked up. A lot of people died in this town yesterday, or it was a couple days ago. So inspect the window from Clausia's room. We are going to explore the whirling secret passages before we do that. Let's talk to our boy Gart here.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet.
Oh my god!
Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele.
I hate that Barley
from
made me take
gunfire.
her out. It's cold. It's too cold out there. The wind's making it like in the 30s.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an honest effort.
That's so. This
I
is
was
sweet as
watching
fuck, dude. I don't
until
think I've
you
ever
went down.
done this.
Crawled inside then.
This dude who very literally hated us when we
Anyway.
started playing this game, a week ago in game, is now like, sir, thank you. I cleaned the room up. I housed you. It's the least I could do. He does like us.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This
Yeah.
establishment supports cops.
Oh.
The stay is free. The
Oh, I
drinks are
don't-
Not.
we did
Just
like
felt
that
I needed
part,
to
but-
specify that.
We're gonna. Okay. Facecam's back. What's up, Sim? We're back. How's it going, friend? It's good to see you. How have you been? How was your weekend? Yeah, Facecam's back specifically for the ending of this game. I mean, Facecam was never meant to go away. The VTuber was just kind of for my days where I wasn't feeling, camera ready. Let's put it that way, right? But yeah, we're back for now. I wanted to be here for the finale, and I will probably also be on camera for Archstream tomorrow, but we'll see. This establishment supports these two specific cops. I will accept that. We'll accept that. Barley deserves it. Suffer for the baby. True. Where'd everyone go?
Oh, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts.
That's true.
Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here.
Okay, that's
and
fair.
Many people wear sunglasses inside lately.
How about Lena and
Must be-
Morel?
Ah, them. Nice people, but no.
Thank you
Leah
for the
said
two.
they were going back to jam.
I'm alright crafting
I
lore,
saw
but
them
weekend
pass
and
by
week is going
outside.
well. Hell yeah.
This was
Hope he is
before
good.
the fight
Yeah,
started.
we're good. Hope everyone's day is going great. Thank you, Sim. I also hope that as well. And let me know if it is or if it isn't. I want to hear about y'all's weeks and what you've been up to.
I'm glad she got out of here before all that. Bullets flying and stuff. People inside were quite terrified, I had
But
to
we
take
weren't done
action
looking
and
for
step
the
outside,
phasmid.
too. I mean, you're a detective. Perhaps you can track them down.
That's a good
Shouldn't
point.
be that hard.
Exactly, but all in due time. Crypto business is not a priority right now.
That's also fair, Kim.
You'll see her again one day. You know it.
Oh, fine, hero cop. Lena left a forwarding address.
Yeah!
1113 Tabernacle
In
Road
Jamrock?
in Jamrock. If you see them again, do give them my best.
Alright, thanks.
No problem.
Goodbye.
Welcome back.
Here we go.
Jamais vu.
Derealization. I did my first Michigan
Jamais
can
vu.
drop
The
today.
opposite
Fed
of
cans to
déjà
a
vu.
monster in the wall.
Not already seen.
What does
Never
that mean?
seen.
Shayna,
Everything
what
that
is
should
what
be
is
familiar
that?
is
Can you
strange
give us the
and new,
lore?
Like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Dude, we're derealizing the hell out of this. +1 experience for every orb clicked? Whoa, that would have helped us so much! That's such a sick one! Also, we are almost done kicking the booze. I love that. And cleaning out the rooms. We have 3 hours left, so we're definitely going to finish our thought cabinet before we're done. That's amazing. Let's see what this green orb says. Apparently out here, you return your, the tomatoes are thinly sliced, you can see through them. Apparently out here, you can return your empty cans to the store for 10 cents a pop. When we left like 30 bucks. What? Dude, you do that in Disco. That's cool. Gotta love the Midwest.
Hi again, Gendarme.
No new options for our smoker on the balcony. Oh my god, it's Mizu. I'm not gonna read that because I'm gonna fuck it up. I feel like I could piece that together, but it's best to not embarrass ourselves on the finale of this series. Mizu, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. It's good to have you back. How have you been? What you been up to?
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Excited to have you here for the finale of Disco Elysium. Back to our regularly scheduled programming very, very soon. Let's talk to these Hardy
Seeing
Boys.
you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can.
I can translate.
Welcome.
Thank you, Sim.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly
The
cop.
cowardly cop? What the hell?
Huh? What?
He looks up, his eyes full of confusion, as if he'd woken up from a deep sleep.
Our condolences for your losses.
Is he okay? Point to Elaine.
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze.
Yeah, I suppose that was a dumb question.
No shit, Marlon.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
Oh, fuck, man.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys?
I'm cold
Look
because
around you, man.
I was hot. I had a child.
This shit is done. I know my Hardy Boys.
Oh, Mizu. Beautiful. Straight up poetry. Roger, man, this shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys. You two are just going to go back to hauling containers in the harbor?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
You, Eugene.
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me because I play the guitar. Said the team could use the morale boost.
Sounds like you got to go with Mr. Outside Higher then.
I ain't gonna stick around for that. I only stayed because of Titus. There was a man born to lead.
Any idea what happened to Claudia?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah. He said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
She's gone. Face it.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you. Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
Damn, bro! Why are we still catching
A
strays?
sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes. The man stares.
Okay. Now, admittedly, I was like 99% sure that there was something about these windows that now that the Hardy Boys aren't here, we could interact with. And I don't see any interaction. And I thought that is what we were supposed to do to get into the tunnels of the Whirling in Rags. So now I'm not so sure. Oh! Yo, Sim, you want to translate this one? Hey, officer, got a minute? Yeah, we might.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here.
Whoa.
It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable.
I think that's a great idea. Oh, dude. We gotta do that. We have to do that. We gotta talk to this person first, though.
My man, you're alive.
Lurk,
Almost.
drawing, and lore
Kinda.
making,
Sort
but
of alive?
be semi-active in chat. Thank you, Sim. I appreciate it. Howdy, howdy. What's up, Cam? How you doing, friend? How's it going? How's your week been? Alive, limping, and with a punctured lung.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
Yeah.
So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now?
Still looking
Talking's
around.
local union
Loose
muscle
threads to
behind
tie
it
up.
all. Good luck with that, my man.
We doing fine. Week's
Ain't
been
easy
good. How are
breathing.
you? I'm chilling,
But hey, you're
man.
still breathing, right?
Excited to finish up this game. See the ending of Disco Elysium with y'all. It's been a good week. Met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby.
Okay.
Is it wise to share information? The lieutenant throws you. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's it. Can't say. That's it. Can't share anymore.
That's probably for the best. You keep your job to yourself. With a job like yours, you have to.
You got any smokes on you?
Nope. Don't. Some of the other drivers do, though.
Yup.
Damn.
Nothing.
Well, that's
You
great,
could
man.
also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's.
Tell me more about this
Shaw's weird.
strike.
It's like whatever's anything
Oh.
else. Us lorry not my thing.
All right, cool. I definitely remember talking to him about that. So, of course, we still have our piss faggot jacket. Love that. Shit, everybody full on cleared out. Let's go see if we can get some cigarettes from Frit.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't...
Nope.
To the left of some.
Wait, how do we...
Is it reality?
She is like a student.
I don't really know anything. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
God.
know. What about... I think some... Though, not that they would...
How do we shop here? How do we do oh, wait, here. There we go.
A colorful the bottles with there, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
What happens
The
after
great
Disco
film
Elysium? What do
river
we
of
do?
warmth, wine,
Dude, the
alcohol,
world is our
beer,
oyster after
alcohol,
Disco Elysium.
love,
We got a ton of games to play. The backlog is huge at this point. At least 12 games. At least. Let's take
the
it in.
beauty.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Damn.
Don't talk.
I've seen that
Don't
log
look.
before.
Don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Here you go, mister.
There we go. We got some cigarettes, boys. I swear, we act like a small town. We're all neighbors, such wholesome vibes. We do, dude. We keep up with each other. We make sure we're all good. Have you added Rat Shaker on that list? Emily, you can't just be asking questions like that and not giving... What the hell is Rat Shaker? Is that something we've talked about and I totally forgot? Yeah, good question, Sim. What is that? I don't know if we actually... Yeah, we're gonna sprint around a little bit. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, Kim's been up there doing stuff. Baby, literally just pick up a rat and get this, shake it. Oh,
Started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. Guess that was cool.
I guess that's true.
Cool. That's very cool to
Rat
Kuno.
Shaker is a game that needs to be experienced, not explained. I don't think I ever brought it up. Okay. All right. Well, I guess can you shoot me a message on Discord so I remember to add that to the list later?
Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you
All
different.
right, Kuno, I would have never anticipated anything else. Can I get Kuno in chat, by the way?
Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno.
Glad next stream is
Kuno's
our stream.
cold
Me
like
too.
that.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I hope y'all are coming up with some beautiful answers for the cutest thing you've ever seen and the funniest thing you've ever seen, the saddest thing you've ever seen. I can't wait.
Feels good for some reason.
All right,
Watch
Kuno.
out, pig. Who knows?
Well, that's all we got. We don't got any new stuff for Kuno, but we are gonna go check upstairs. I hope y'all can hear these Shivas in the background. Yeah, if you guys can hear the playing in the background, the girls are just getting their energy out, hopefully. Alright. They going crazy. Emily, if you don't mind, I have a favor to ask. Can you see if you can figure out what the hell Explore the Whirling Secret Passages we're supposed to do? Because I'm a little worried we missed it, and I don't want to be done it before we leave. Or I want to make sure it's done before we leave. Pop off, girl bosses. Slay, queens. Oh shit, did she leave us a note? Oh god. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts.
I'm gonna shoot the gift. Seems like she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
All right, let's go upstairs. This room has sad written all over it. Reminds me of your own. Damn. Oh shit. A red thread made of nylon. It leads straight out of the room onto the roof. The thread is tied to the antenna.
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
What part of the path's task are we on? We are on find a way into the secret passage. Unless there's a different one you're talking about. Okay, I think we might have to look at the room more.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room. Pointing
Okay.
from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B
All right.
prime.
But where does
B
the thread
double
lead?
prime. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime,
Oh shit.
the island in the bay.
She trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How does she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I think this is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
That's... Alright, fair enough. This is also a location we have yet to roll out.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
That's fair, Kim. Examine the big window behind where Titus was. If you pass a perception check, you will see a key hanging on a bush behind the window. So that's what I thought. But I wasn't able to click the window. Maybe if we go down, we'll maybe if it's too late, I don't know.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island. He sighs. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian the net picker. She's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
All right. All right, friends. It's time to start investigating. We got one more option. They better be on this fucking islet. Bush key. The way to go. Bar through the door. You need to pass the physical instrument. Okay. Well, we only have... Sorry. We have two-ish... Or we have 51 minutes left of -2 physical instruments. So we will do that check one more time if we're not able to get through the, find the bush key, as Renchi so gracefully put it. Go to the island. We're also gonna burn the art piece outside. And then we'll go. The window where he was standing. Yeah, so if you guys can see, I'm literally pressing the highlight button where everything that we can interact with is highlighted, and I can't interact with the window. I wonder if I go outside if I can interact with it. Barley, go lay down. Barley said, it's time. It's not time, by the way. Damn. Well, looks like we cannot interact with any bushes out here. So, friends, we might be locked out. It's time to duel. It might be time to duel. Did you just yell? I did not yell. Here we go.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute. Ready to step into fire for you.
Pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down!
Emily, I see that. Thank you. I don't know what you did, but thank you.
A genius!
Let's light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul.
We finally completed Find Some Smokes and
yourself.
Smoke Them. They need to read the note with it before you plan to play it. You got it. Will do.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This
Hell
is
yeah.
good before a white check, but damages your health.
That's good to know. All right.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Step back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. Rain turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black
Hi,
smoke.
Michelle. Welcome in right at the right moment. Disco Elysium!
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently.
Get those fire in chat. Kuno and fire in chat.
The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
I love that.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flame...
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. What a beautiful little moment. Even if we can't get into the frickin' tunnels, man. Mizu's here, dude. I will probably have to buy some health things just in case. I'm really worried that we're gonna fuck that up somehow. We're also gonna pass some time by looking at our ledger and then and hopefully break down that door, and then that'll be it.
You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad.
We already got made fun of by Kuno, Michelle. We already went out there and talked to him. He of course told us that we were crying and got shot. My husband is crying for me, BRB. Oh no. Michelle, no. Mike, why? Alright. No, Michelle, I'm crying for you. Michelle, no! Alright, where's our ledger? Oh, it's in our hand. Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Read a
It
case
takes
file.
about half an hour to be. It would be very. That's all. Who knows? Don't one day you may still catch the man with the square gun. It would be.
Come
that's
on, a
all
little bit
you know.
more.
Who knows? Don't one day you may. Not much is.
How much more? 16 minutes? Fuck! Sorry, a little bit more, chat. A little bit more. We're also gonna put that away.
It's the ledger you found in the. It takes about half an hour. It would be. That's all. Who knows? Don't one day you may still catch. It would be. That's all. Who knows?
There
Don't
we
worry,
go.
one day you may. Not much is.
There we go. Let's kick our alcoholism, chat.
Reality. Congrats, you're sober.
Yeah!
It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol.
That's fucking awesome.
So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Damn. That's brutal. We got a permanent -1 to physical instrument? No! +1 psyche, return to self. No positive effects from alcohol. God damn! That's so brutal. Damn, game. The game punishing you for being sober is so fucked. Oh, that's so funny. All right, well, let's see if we can get our best physical instrument clothing on, if we have any, and maybe break down this door. Do we have any other physical instrument clothing? No, I think it's literally just this top, huh? All right, what kind of check are we looking at here? We're boring, sober, and have insomnia.
The same small, heavy
Oh,
door.
God.
No lock in sight.
Oh, it's not happening. Oh, this is so not happening. Yeah. 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 Hi, Renji, I love you.
Kick it.
The door has withstood your demolishing.
Below, in the Union box.
Oh, here we go.
Was this behind
Emily,
the
I found it.
In the hawthorn branches, brushing against the glass.
Hi, Cloak. Welcome in. We're fucking finishing up Disco Elysium. How you doing? How's your day? I hope. I saw your update. I'm very happy for you. You know, all things considered, thank you so much. How have you been? How have you been hanging in there this week? Inland Empire doing some heavy lifting right now, for real. What?
No one knows. It is a fleeting feeling.
Where is this?
I don't know. It is not the. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna.
The hostel cafeteria creaks and groans on a dull.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number.
So
of
maybe the
people
door below
connected
is a
to the
mega
case are
investigation.
no, still.
All right, here we go.
Bent metal. You are the destroyer. The bane.
Gaze
of
upon me,
venomous
stuff and
matter.
despair. Anti-object task force. Well, our thought cabinet's full, but it's something. Let's get that shirt back on. And now we keep moving. We have not been locked out yet. Cloak, by the way, just as a heads up. Did you say pasta? Yeah, sure. Now you get the coolest thought. Cabinet. Oh, wait. No. I made pasta. Pasta! Yeah, Michelle, the last one we have is cleaning out the rooms. We derealized and we got sober, and now we have to clean out the rooms in our brain, and then our thought cabinet is complete. We also have to buy some pain meds before we leave. I gotta make sure to remember that. You want to heal that health.
The man.
Didn't Inland Empire just totally tell us? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Didn't it just tell us? Theo can grab it for you. Tyrone's making chicken and pasta. Yum. Can we underealize? That's a good question. Oh, we're gonna underealize so that we can become a anti-object task force. That's basically what I made. Oh my god. Undie? This week feels better than last. We're finally able to make some proactive things to deal with the situation. That helps. That's amazing, Cloak. I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm glad that you're feeling a little bit better too. Who is Theo again? Is Theo the guy that works in the kitchen? I love sharing dinner with my wife.
You see a heavy still.
I also have Theory tomorrow, so that helps. One of the hardiest boys. I'm pretty sure Theo is maybe no longer with us. In the window box. I think Theo was one of the hardy boys and you can get the thing from the window. It's so weird that we can't investigate that. Talk to the boys. Spoilers, dude. You're here.
You through the haze.
Yeah, this is all we can talk about with them. We can't click on Eugene anymore. Huh. Oh, beans. Yeah, I think we might have literally locked ourselves out. Maybe outside. I did look out. I'm going to go back up real quick to see if I can keep clicking on the door maybe. But yeah, I feel like we need to do that last part before we leave. But I mean, outside on the ground floor. You mean outside the window? Have you met the lady who triggers the endgame? Or yeah, we did that. The lady that triggers the endgame was the one. Were you not at the end of last stream? Were you not there? I'm sorry, you might have missed it. We did, Cloak, just to catch you up. We met the lady that triggered the endgame, named Ruby. She attacked us with a sonar gun. And then we started the tribunal, which is where the mercenaries who were the brethren of the guy that died basically came to slaughter the town. We prevented the slaughtering from happening, but we got shot. Kim almost got killed, but we made it to safety. A bunch of people died, including a bunch of Hardy boys, Titus, namely. And now we have kind of our last lead. We need to go to the island where this string is pointing, and that is our last lead for the time being. And before we leave, we're trying to finish up our loose ends. I missed a lot of the last stream. Yeah, no, I feel that. I totally get it.
The
and
same small, heavy door. No lock.
Push.
It's barred. Sounds like.
Oh, all right. Well, we don't get that. So yeah, let's go and check Michelle's idea outside. But no worries, Cloak. Yeah, we are in the end game now officially. That's where we're at now. Glad to be here for the endo. Hell yeah, disco finale. All right, so we can't click anything in the window box. No one's talking. I agree with Cloak. I also had to deal with severe tummy ache. Exactly, Mizu. Yippee! Yeah, it doesn't look like we can reach the bush that's outside the window from here. Damn! Well, we might have fucked it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on my own real quick, chat. Be patient with me. Damn, breaking the game again. I know, dude. Explore whirling secret passages. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying, y'all.
Watch your profanity.
Oh, shit. I think it's a passive perception check. I think you have to, I think the passive, like the perception check to clock the window is a passive perception check that we must have failed. That's deeply upsetting. Unless... Oh, game! Please! Damn. Well... Also here for the end of our couple's gay slow burn. Can't wait to see them kiss. I guess you missed when Dan spoiled that kissing is illegal in this game. Can you put on the clothes to boost perception? That's a good question. Not that. Not the -1 perception. I'll tell you that. I do think, however, the perception check might have already happened. Also, do I straight up not have any plus perception clothes? We have these boots. We have these sick boots. One more time. Eh? Eh? Eh?
The man still.
Nope. Frick. Alright. Alright, chat. Well... Back to our matching shoes. It's time to go. It's time to get a move on. It's time to finish the game. We don't want to drink any more booze. We still have to find all the armor pieces. We have to split a kilo with Kuno. We're not going to do that. So we have officially tied up every loose end except for the one. Let's get to it, shall we, chat? We need to teleport over to the fishing village. By the way, y'all, we are almost an hour into stream. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're excited to hang out with me for the finale of this game. I'll tell you what, chat, I haven't been playing this game in my personal time on the PC because I've been worried about fucking up the save. And now that we are almost done, I will be replaying this game in hard mode and trying to unlock the special jacket for Kim. And if that's the case, if I do that, I will be posting in chat or in stream talk when I do that. I'm having a blast. Thank you, Cloak. I'm very happy to hear that. Let's see if she'll let us use her boat.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look
She's
terrible.
worried about us.
You're not limping. You're you.
I've been lurking about loving this. I'm very happy to hear that, Renee. Everything is hanging out. Hell yeah, Renji. Everything's hanging out. I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. Renee, you precious human. Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots.
Yeah.
Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
Yeah.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
I also got shot in the chest. Point to your chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
I mean, yeah.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
You feel the ligament move on your left shoulder.
Oh, God.
And a small, warm drip of blood.
It's nothing. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island. Point to it.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat? I just made at the ligament move. Yeah, that was gross. I'm glad I didn't add a squelching line.
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull.
Yeah.
Just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat.
Yes, you got it.
And no joyriding either.
You triple got it.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Oh. Good night, Al. Everybody say good night, Al. Not gonna lie, at first I thought you said Renji, and I was here for calling yourself a precious human with enthusiasm, but yes, Renee is a precious human as well. What's up, more tits? How's it going? No drinking, that's dumb. Listen, this dude that we're playing as, he needs a break. He needs a good sober break. Just a little bit. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. How have you been? How are things? Yeah, good night, Al. Love you. I'm very glad that you didn't have us to have to deal with the girls. I'm literally the ick, but she is a gem. Wrong. Wrong. Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just...
All right. Be seeing you. Guys, it's time. Going good. 3 more months. 3 more months? 3 more months of... Am I missing something? New emote. How come nobody told me? It was in Stream Talk. We actually also, Cloak, we have 2 more emotes coming, but they didn't get auto-approved. We have one from Repo that I animated, and then we have a One Punch Man emote. Here we go, friends, to the end game.
With a small steering engine
to the end game.
Floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty.
Stream Talk be wild, Stream Talk be wild. That's true, Mizu.
That's it.
Facts. Repo was fun to watch. I'm very glad to hear it. Anybody that tuned in on Saturday for Repo, I very much appreciate you supporting our friends. I had a great time with the stream, and I'm really glad that you guys had fun with it too. Are you sure you want to go now? Inland Empire, I am sure. Always chatting about busting a nut. Baby! Baby! Fuck, I must have literally just completely pushed down the memory of you saying that. That's fucking amazing, dude. That's so soon. So June? Due date in June? I'm so stoked for you guys. I can't remember if you told me you had names picked out or not. I think you might have told us gender, maybe. June 27th. That's fucking awesome, man. Congratulations again. And that's very fucking exciting. Repo was indeed a blast. Hell yeah. Prime Month, baby! Repo, more like I make my payments on time. Yeah, Poe. More like I make my payments on time, Poe. Grayson Michael. That's an amazing name. That's fucking awesome, dude. Great name. Have you made all the necessary preparations, closed all your accounts?
Remember
We
what
have.
Picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
All right, you take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM.
Yeah!
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know.
True.
its
Some of us
frequency
don't want to go to debtor's prison. Right. White collar jail. Kim does truly love us. We have certainly grown on Kim, and I'm very happy about that. Us and our jacket. All right, Chad, here we go. This is the end game. For real this time. We are finishing this investigation. Either we are going to find nothing and our leads are done, or we are going to get there and we are going to finish this investigation. Finally. Barley, you're fine. She keeps she wants to go outside, but it's not time.
End game. End game. End game.
End game. End game. Shit, this is sad FM. Jam emotes in chat. I love how long this cutscene goes for. This rules, dude. One final look. Raided our church that we made into a nightclub. And we heard the pale at. Now Barley's barking at Sakura to get her attention. Just stopping in, brother. Keep you posted. Bedtime. Getting sleep all I can now. Dude, good luck. Get that recharge sleep. It's very good to see you. Thank you for stopping in and letting me know the update. Can't wait to hear from you again. It's so sad, dude. Mizu, it's so sad. Whenever I hear this on the soundtrack, it makes me so happy. Anyways, Barley! Come here. She's got so much energy. Give them a treat. Thank you. I don't want to reward that behavior, but I do think a treat is important. Here you go. You can see her eyes a little bit. Here you go, baby. Sit. Ready? Good girl. Great catch. Go lay down. Oh shit. We're here. Guys, we're here. We're here. Check out this spin. Dude, 6 spin. Fuck, do we need a spin emote now? That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Dude, it's so unsettling.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then
I didn't grab
silence.
fucking pain pills. Shit.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Let's go.
Here we go. Let's go, Kim. It's time. Too late. It's too late. Makeshift bridge. The bombs are powerful enough to break the foundation. Emily, it's my fault. Rusted chains trail off into the ocean. I don't know if there's anything down here for us. Tires are falling apart. At least 50 years old. Alright, we can't go over there. Here we go. We're in it for the long haul, friends. This endgame's about to get real. Tension, inflammable. It's a lingering trace of mazut in the air. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrels, black and viscous. ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. The ICM, that's the... ICM's the communist, I think. That's the Communist Party in this. iCup. Poster fake. Real or real fake? Good question. Or just fake. Let's, maybe pump up Inland Empire. Inland Empire's been carrying us this playthrough. Looks like we're not going this way. No way up. Stairs are gone. What is this? Oh shit. Hello? This once was an armament rest. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction. What is this? iCup?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with
what could this
makeshift
message
electrical wiring
mean?
running out of its side. And
Why are you guys spelling it like that? What does that even mean?
Check.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
What these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
ICUP.
Thank you, Cloak, for the bits. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pour fuel into the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding there's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start.
Oh my God, Cloak can see us peeing. Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Let's tap on the side. Barley, are you barking at me? What's going on?
The tank is far from full, but there should
Guys,
be
she's so
enough inside
needy
to keep
tonight.
it going for a day.
All right, we got the generator on. I don't know exactly what we did that for, but we did it. Dishes stained with sauce and fire. A survivor's kitchen.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner.
So there is someone here.
resting
Barley says,
on
"Papa,
piles of
I need
soft-cover
love."
books. White linen and a pillow
Okay,
are
Barley.
visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
It's okay.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
A flash of pain interrupts you, making you wince instead of letting the words out.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Oh, that's a... No. Actually, I think we're good. We're maxed out. Please tell her we all love her. Barley, I hope you know everyone loves you. Especially me and Al. And Sakura. Sometimes.
Yes, anytime.
Thank you, Cloak, for that reminder.
You don't have to be a...
All right, let's keep it moving. What are these books?
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Let's sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes
the 20s
the
and
classic
30s.
Animal Adventures.
Dude's been here a while.
Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin. Husband and among
Thank you.
what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Does anything stand out as in unusual? All things communist? Uh-oh.
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of
Oh!
critical theory.
Oh
that
shit, dude!
Dower,
We have
lifelong
Communist
affairs
Manifesto
left-wing
shit.
Literature,
Okay.
published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly like reading.
Look, Kim, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful. I want a shirt that says +1 all things communist. Hell yeah. Barley, no, you're fine, dude. Go lay down.
Ouzia. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. It's making a strong comeback. After all,
Kids dig this stuff. There was plenty of it in the students' rooms at the apartment building.
That one student did have some, yes. It's still out of the ordinary.
the little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering
critical theory books. What do you think this means?
Whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. A moth-bitten bedsheet keeps the wind out. What is this? Farley, you can't be tapping at that window too. Another winter scarf. This time black? That's sick, dude. You know what? We're keeping the necktie on. I'm not making this mistake twice. Whoa! We got a cool shirt now, too? What's this? Ooh! Oh, damn it. It's not pain meds. Is this pain meds? No, it is not. It's more morale. We have 8 morale medicine. We're doing great. Wonder... Can we go where these wires lead to? Hatches jammed shut. What does this do? I want the hard...
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
I want the hardcore shirt that has a Grim Reaper skeleton riding a motorcycle. I'll find the shirt that says, born to shit, forced to wipe. Beautiful. Beautiful. I want that too. I think I saw one similar to that, but in the dude's in the skeleton Reaper's hands, it had 2 giant corn dogs, and it said, "I'm eating 2 corn dogs." Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been
rattle like
in
teeth.
Decades.
What is this then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs with wires coming out. They terminate here.
Bro, my work doesn't let me do any more at the same time. Damn. Damn. Could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
Let's slide the radio dial.
The dial slides under the glass, dark and silent.
Push light interior.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle, a dim ambient orange.
And then turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light.
Shit. Okay, we were supposed to do that. We did it. Let's go. If anyone here hasn't seen The Wild Robot, I recommend it. It was good. I did watch that actually recently. Admittedly, I was really stoned for it, so I might have missed a lot of the good parts, but I enjoyed it.
After you.
Let's go. All right, friends. Here we go. Our last lead. Walk slow. It might be dangerous. Good point, game. Good point. Hey, yo, Robots Gone Wild. Now this sounds like an interesting flick. Oh, Mizu. Never change. Never change. What the fuck is this? Is that an inner tube? A rubber dinghy. It's deflated, broken. Small white flower blossoms all around you. Pretty! Oh shit. Guys? There's someone out here. Here we go. We're gonna do an interactive watch for the kids this summer, so guess who gets paid to watch a movie again? That's awesome. Love that for you. Here we go, chat.
Old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his
I
rifle.
love this portrait.
gathers a big ball
It's
of
truly
spit
one of my
in his
favorite in the
mouth.
entire game.
Then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
Okay. Nothing but hate. Actually, I get paid twice, once to determine our script, and another time when we watch it all. That's awesome. You've retained your eyesight.
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
Okay. Did you close the blast door?
I did. And you opened it. How?
I fueled the generator, then used the console.
I should have burned that console down.
How'd you know I was coming?
Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing in the water.
You call our rock reactionary? That's... what the fuck, dude?
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
But you didn't say that, Kim. It was not rock and roll. It was Sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station.
I always hated it.
Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie.
Holy shit, dude. I don't know if this dude is like super, super left or authoritarian left, and that is scary to me. Oh, man. Chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it. Sadness is a mental illness, a weapon of the bourgeoisie.
The fascists were right about rock and roll.
Oh, shit.
It is degenerate. Hip gyrating mental illness music.
All right, Michelle, I want a shirt that just says hip gyrating mental illness music. That's fucking awesome. Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done.
What make of rifle is that exactly?
It's a 3-Angong 446.
Okay.
Southeast Samarin made. Exotic.
We know
Must
what to get
be
you for your
defunct
birthday.
too.
Oh,
No
that would be
modern
sick.
rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
Shit.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
Oh shit, the Sinhao commune.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk wiped from the board.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution in the Safre Empire, extinguished in 06.
It's not wiped from the board. I remember it.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth. Damn dog.
Oh shit, dude. This guy's living the ACAB dream, bro.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
I'm with the police. You can keep the gun, but keep it down. Not one move.
No.
Oh! Shh. Kim! Whoa, 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 dude.
Put it down now, sir.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. To hell with it.
Kim's a loose cannon cop, dude, that doesn't play by the rules.
It's out of bullets.
All right. The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then looks at it lying there.
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth.
Also, this
moving
man's
without
portrait is so
sound.
good. It's
A
incredible.
strange sadness, like a song.
What'd you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
The present.
The present.
The present to be afraid and cold.
Those words, the future teaches you.
Real music. Real Proletkult.
I think this man is Depression Mancer. Maybe. He might be a Depression Mancer.
Chanson de soldat.
Does kind of look like an older Depression Mancer. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe we'll have Depression Mancer pop in and confirm.
Marching song.
I know it's the marching song of the World Revolution. Hi, Barley.
There you go.
It's okay.
1 of 3.
What's going on? I was thinking something about his face looked Jeremy-esque, like the cheekbones. Right, exactly.
In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
How's it go, the song?
How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
Let's pick up the gun lying in the sand.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire.
Inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
Inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, Like on the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned
It's
into
as
the
he
wood.
said, it's Triangong,
Triangle.
made in Hinxiao.
Personalized even. Looks like this weapon has seen a lot of use, hasn't it, sir?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
This uses jacketed ammunition. 446.
Jacketed, military-grade ammunition. Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's very, very far away.
Oh! Kim, you think what I'm thinking?
As he speaks, he stresses every word. He's liking this.
Stow the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession in time.
Who are you?
My name.
What's up, Kyle? Welcome in, friend. How you doing? How's your week been? How's gaming? What you playing lately?
114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol.
Wait.
I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
Is he saying he's been here since the revolution? Wasn't that years ago?
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover?
Been good, been playing Monster Hunter and loving it. Fuck yeah, dude. I finally hit high rank over the weekend, and I cannot wait to get closer to the end game stuff.
From the insular Indian.
And canonically, it's only been 5 weeks. Oh, sorry. I forgot the ICM was that recent.
I was recruited in Jamrock in 07.
Oh, shit.
Trained in the École de Contrôle Orient and consigned to emergency defense duties in 08. I left my
It's
unit
51,
on the
just
eve
so everybody's
of
on the same page.
When I returned here,
So we're talking
on
like
May
40-some
14th,
years ago.
The commune had fallen, still armed and ideologically trained. I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
So you've been on this island for 43 years.
No. I've been on other islands, too.
Okay, but he's been out here for 43 years. Holy shit. How's tax season too long? Hey, it's clearing up soon, my friend. It's clearing up soon. I've been playing with 2 friends, but one of them is behind me and the other, he just hit high rank this weekend. Hell yeah, dude. That's super exciting.
I was in a resurrection.
What's your
turned
weapon,
it into a spark
Kyle, or
in
like
18.
weapons of choice?
Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
You said you deserted your unit.
I was just 16 years old.
Holy
15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith.
Someone in my game is named
And
Reed
of courage, too.
Reed BL. That's awesome. Understood.
Well done. I won't explain it to a minion of capital.
Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years. Do you think I should ask them for Gojo Gato Ficrex? Yes, please do, actually.
43 years and 10 months.
That's the length of my entire life.
It's too long. It's not how a human being should live. But I couldn't just forget what I saw.
That's kind of depressing. Started Sword and Shield because that was my main in World. Swapped to Hammer and Dual Blades after that. Now I'm rocking Insect Glaive main and Hammer secondary. That's awesome. I think Hammer might be my secondary coming up. I've been using exclusively Switch Axe, and I fucking love it.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. Two police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite
shit.
officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters.
Oh god.
splashed across
Oh
the
god, our
plaza
partner's following us. He's tailing. Give us the hammer!
Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Beautiful.
Always waiting.
For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl, child, revolution.
Girl Child Revolution.
Always.
Nothing in history is guaranteed. A revolution is still a possibility. What's up, Combo? Oh, hey, Dan. Combo, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. How's your day going? How you doing? What you playing? What are you up to? Hammer's super fun. I ended World on a glaive kick, and it's so good and wild, so I'm basically only using it right now. It seems super technically interesting and intricate, but I definitely don't think I'm there mechanically. Maybe after I'm fully done with the switch axe. Did we disco the Elysium? We certainly lit some lettering on fire, which is pretty disco, but I think we're currently ending the Elysium part. Did you come for the hammer combo? That's a great question.
No. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves.
Damn. He really knows his theory.
The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
So that's why he's the deserter.
Don't say it.
What can I do?
The old man suddenly looks around, suddenly confused. What is this place, this island?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
What was it used for?
The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. We captured it in '02, retrofitted the fort with an AA gun to defend against an airborne landing. Against the whole world.
I like using the hammer against smaller, low-to-the-ground enemies because the jumping isn't as useful against them. That makes sense. Combo really just showed up for the Monster Hunter talk that was the beginning. You mean the landing, retaking the Revachol?
Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. I later found out on the radio they called it Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
First, I'm not one of them.
Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people Deathblow?
Murderers. I know what you mean.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis.
Understood. Iblis.
He nods. Shaitan Ahura, the darkened one.
I could feel the Monster Hunter talk in my bones. And we get an update next week. Yes, I did watch a bit of that presentation, and I'm very excited for what's coming to Monster Hunter in the next few months. Free update next week! How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal.
What do you steal?
Supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since
Riley,
winter.
go lay down.
Red.
You're fine, go
like
lay down.
beetroot.
I know you got energy, but you
Been
gotta go lay
passing
down.
it in stool, too.
Shit.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
This is a serious situation. You need to be looked over, and we can do it.
There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund.
How have you coped mentally?
I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Years missing. Others filled with pain only. A decade of... I don't even know what. Inferno?
Nods appreciatively. I also live in hell. Never mind. Let's let Kim say his thing.
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult, mentally, to live in isolation.
Traitors. It's better alone. I watch the people of this city turn the lights back on, more and more each year. Ruins, glimmering in the dark, like a fucking merry-go-round. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
How have you concealed yourself all these years?
It was hard in the tens. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course.
Boogie Street!
Those fucking kips had Marsov coursing through their veins. And others too. Some cordons of
How did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just...
the weapons cache under St. Ghislaine, 22B, in the basement. Have you been there?
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves, right?
They were.
Useless now. Rusted away.
So you've been there?
Sleeping. Some nights.
Okay, alright. Well, what about the small bunker under the Feld building?
The propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys.
Killed themselves?
A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them.
Tell me another thing.
The old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
So this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
I know what it looks like. I have secret plans to turn the RCM into the Mazovian Revolutionary Unit.
Rock and roll posturing. You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who
I've eaten 5% chicken and 95% garlic parm pasta. That sounds incredible. I want that right now. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Renji.
Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
It really sucks, because this dude is obviously incredibly combative, but, like, he feels this, he believes this, and I mean, he's not wrong, you know?
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
Understood.
Like you belong to the Moralist Party.
I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hit this, but let's try it.
For a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble, who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he seems surprisingly fit.
That's it?
He's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it. You can see no more by looking at his slouched frame. The moment passes, and you say,
"What have you been using this gun for?"
I've used it for killing people.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that.
He's like, no, this is a gun for shooting people.
I've used it to kill people.
Right.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
Based. Incredibly based.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay. Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it.
No.
Make him repeat it.
We're gonna go in straight.
Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of security contractor Krenel?
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
The corpse in ceramic armor, hanging behind the whirling in rags. Did you shoot him?
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession.
All right, here we go.
The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
Come on, what am I forgetting? Hit yourself on the side of your head.
Here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh, yes.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. They're revolutionary symbols from the war. Nothing else comes up. You see, the lieutenant
The fucking Maybells.
try to stimulate thought processes by hitting.
Officer, a word?
No, I'm almost there. Let me have a few more punches.
Almost.
No, come on.
Oh, all right, Kim. What's up?
I think we may have these.
Do you think he did it? We're just pain stimming, Kim. Don't worry about it. I know, Kim. That's why I got this thing, okay? It helps me with the pain stimming. Helps me think.
From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Gefreiter. We just need a confession first, and then maybe a solid motive later.
I'm trying to get him to confess.
Yes, good going. That should be our first priority.
What have I been missing? What haven't I done?
Ballistics. Let him cook here for a minute or two.
Let him
We can
cook.
have another look around the island for a sniper's nest. I think we should check out the post.
All right, let's do
Remember,
this.
he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us.
I'm back. I have
Needs
dinner.
to
Welcome
look at
back,
it.
Chloe.
There is palpable excitement in his tone. He thinks the deserter has more than just this case in him. 44 years here.
You think he has more than this case?
Oh, yes. And he hasn't spoken to anybody in a long time. If we get him open, who knows what.
Just so you're kind of in the loop, Cloak. One, what's your dinner? Second, we're talking to Mr. Dross here. Mr. Dross is a deserter from the communist revolution that happened 43 years ago. And he has been living in solitude and hiding for all this time. And he claims...
No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Thank you, Mike, for that. Welcome in, Mike. Good to see you. And he is admitting, but not admitting yet until we can get a full confession out of him that he shot the guy. Third, why is your dinner? Good question. Homemade nachos and rice. That sounds delicious. Wow, great contribution to the chat, Michael. Exactly. All right, we're gonna try to go to the coast to see if we can find the sniper's nest. And wouldn't you know it, it looks like we may have found just that. Oops, I didn't realize it would do that. You just saw no one's effing you and you were like, that's it. Mike, does Michelle have a camera bird feeder yet? Great question. Maybe let's go back to the coast. I bought her a camera Wi-Fi hummingbird feeder for Christmas. Oh! Did we know that? Did we chat collectively know that yet? We go this way? Oh, this way. Interesting. We haven't put it up yet, though. Got it. Firing slit. You can't see inside. This has been a direct hit since it took a big chunk out. It's the sound of cargo ships, signal horns echoed on the water. Here we go, chat. Pain in your pelvis makes you wince, then you continue. Inside the fortress, you make out a console through a blast door. Here we go. Weathered artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol. When's the camera Wi-Fi hummingbird feeder go up, Mike?
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie.
I want to see
There's
your
a fuel
pictures in
stain
this
on
summer.
the cup and an empty can of
Hummingbird
beans
feeder
on the
stream
ground
when?
next to
Oh,
it, filled to the
Michelle,
brim
the
with cigarette
communes, the
butts.
next California Burbs channel? That could be cool. Keep seeing them on IG. Pick one out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Juan, a local blend from the southern islands.
An old man's
or
brand of cigarettes.
Yes, it all adds up.
Inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole in the concrete. Oh shit, here we go.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
One to the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery
On the
fire.
right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags.
And
Rue
between the
Descente.
two,
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
there it is.
Do you have a line of sight to the window?
Yes. There's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see the roof.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure. I think we have it. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Booyah. Master cop work.
It's only moderately effective cop work until we have the weapon. It will not be, how do you say it, booyah, until we have that.
We have the weapon in our hand, Kim! I get what you're saying, but come on, man. Let us have it. You can go down here real quick. Disco time. What is up, Faint of Art? How you doing? Welcome in, friend. Good to see you since Saturday stream. How have you been? What you been doing? What you been playing? What you been streaming? It's great to have you here. How's your week been? We are finishing up this game. We are currently trying to get a confession out of suspect number 1, Mr. Dross here, an old deserter from the Communist Army who clearly has a sniper rifle and a sniper nest pointed directly at the scene of the crime. All right, y'all. I think we let Mr. Dross cook long enough. It's time to bring this sucker in. Been doing so much art, and oh hell yeah, it's juicy, dude. Juicy investigation.
Millions
That's
of
incredible.
capital.
What kind of art? What kind of commissions?
What do you want?
What kind of stuff? It's great to have you here, friend. One more time, Mr. Dross, the Colonel. We need to talk about you killing him.
Petty bourgeois law. This is all you care about, right?
This is all we care about.
The only thing in the world for you types.
A drop of blood in the saliva. That's right. Pile it all on him now. 3 should do it. Maybe 4.
Well, there were Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells.
I recently made Minecraft skins? That's super cool. What a fun commission. And now just OC illustrations? That's very fun. Obviously, Faint of Art, no pressure, but feel free, as always, to, if you ever want to, we have a self-promo channel, we have an art-sharing channel in our Discord. Always feel free to promo your stuff. I don't mind. I know some people think that's a little weird. I think it's great. If you ever, if you're ever looking for commissions or you're ever looking, just promo your stuff, by all means. We'd love to see it.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
Show us
So
the goods,
many this
respectfully.
year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
A young woman named called Klasia. Ring any bells? These dried flowers were behind her window.
Klasia.
Promos OF. Frenchie. You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
He turns his sight from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscle in his jaw twitches, a spasm. I didn't know you could make Minecraft skins. Yeah, dude. I have my own. Actually, in Minecraft, I have my own. It's a little person in a penguin onesie. You should look at Faint of Art socials for possible Zach commissions. Good point. Assuming you have commissions open. If not, never mind. Faint, just so you have context. Michelle's husband's cousin has Fake Mon. He creates fake Pokemon and always tries to get Mike's friends to draw said fake Pokemon. What? I don't need your cooperation. I've got this.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like
I do have
your
some open,
little
and yo, that'd be
musketeer
fun.
Pistols. I've seen you prance around with those. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn. That's fucked.
Damn. He saw you. He's watched it happen.
He saw it. Can you make me a wizard? Great question.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
Stop changing the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
I'm calling it. We have the murder weapon.
Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder.
We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
Dang, I almost feel bad. I know,
You're
dude.
damn
I know.
diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
Damn. I'm just curious why. I just want to know the motive at this point. Why did he shoot this mercenary? Outside of maybe just hating the idea of capitalist mercenaries.
You had direct visibility. They are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top.
Especially since Dan is
and you
arresting the wrong person. Breton, not this guy.
You have been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
I've done my part. It's such a badass line.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done his part.
He said fascists. You're admitting you killed him.
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't
That's
you?
not it.
One twig got broken. Now the others are sad. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a rapist. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This dude's fucking awesome. Is this guy's first name Luigi? It might just be, dude.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
So you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from the anger.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
Just nod.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore.
The what?
I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
He begins to smile.
I didn't think I had a shot like that
Who,
in
me?
me anymore.
We don't need your slut shaming here, bud. Come on,
I saw
Mr.
him
Luigi would
kneel
never.
there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face, and his dick still in her.
What the fuck, man? Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning, there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white.
Sounds like Nightmare Fuel a
or
little
what's
bit.
left of it, anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Damn.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
This lieutenant asks after a second of silence.
Yes.
A single word is all he gives.
And you were looking at Dan, the victim and a young woman, having sex through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
He shrugs, then smacks his lips.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from.
All right, let's get that motive.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
Cocks his head to the side and then turns his eyes to the city. Another tremor presses his right side, lower in intensity.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle's scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
You pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
Holy shit.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
So you were jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore.
If it's a critique, does that mean he killed Lily for being bad at sex? It might have been the opposite, unfortunately.
And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second, writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But
Jesus,
you can't
man,
have
that's
everything.
dark, dude. How long had you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then, just a spot in the night, moving.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared.
What do you think she hid there?
Her passport and tickets to Villiers. And from there to
So
Cachet.
that's where she made it to before the fighting started. So we would have passed her somehow.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
Some kind of hidden container on the coast. You looked into it?
Yes, after she'd gone. It was a submersible. Well made, actually.
She had a whole submarine?
Sloppy. We should have gotten her to tell us about this. Did you take the documents?
No.
Hot damn.
I put them back. Why would I take them?
How could she afford that? She was in corporate espionage, so...
I mean...
She was probably really good at her job. Moving on, did you continue to watch her after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago, with those birthmarks. And a body, hard and lean and bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachal's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms
The cloaca
dealers
of
and
capital,
there
bro.
To do drugs
Oh my God.
and have sex like animals.
You could tell she was a spook from the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo, and glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
He's setting it up for you.
How did you see all this? The bruises that she was beaten?
I'm not blind, am I?
How'd you get close enough to see the bruises, Mr. Dross?
I have my ways.
What ways? Tell me.
Not in this lifetime, Dwat.
On her. This one's gone. Mate, you lost it.
No, it's cool. I've already got him. I don't need to be perfect.
No, it's not. Fix this now. Move on extra carefully. Be incredibly minute.
Did you have feelings for that woman?
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others.
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Was that why you left the dried flowers behind her window?
No,
Why then?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of her room on the floor, like she does sometimes.
When was this?
The day after I killed him.
And you brought her Maybells.
Yes. I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
You wanted to console her.
Maybe. I told you, I have holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you. If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
In the silence, The lieutenant draws a line in his notes. One more down.
So in conclusion, it wasn't about him. It was all about her.
Her.
He repeats, staring at the ashes, then the reeds. There's a twitch in the corner of his eye.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement. That's it. Motive. We have it.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
She got away, but she let us here first. She figured someone was watching her from the sea fort.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week at the island, like she knew. She'd look at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring right into me. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol.
Shake it
On
off.
the platform, across the water. He's there. Special consultant Hydos as the... Good luck, Harry, she thinks. You need something good for this.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years?
Been looking at anything else you haven't liked?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house.
All right.
Stripped clean.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries, pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs
Here we
it.
go. Everard.
Yes, the fly larva in his container.
The
He let
fly
some
larva?
nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class.
Anything more?
Not since the serfs of ancient intense, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice.
No.
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht.
Yeah.
Licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cop parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too. Every morning.
We didn't even talk to
he's
him.
there. While the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Koyamoran, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
Say nothing.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children.
Jesus Christ.
Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain.
Wow.
It's all just an excuse
What a line.
for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead.
Now I have some questions about this.
We did good when...
There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
Yeah, a bit, Cloak.
Glad. It's all gone.
All right. Iosif Lilianovich Dross, you're under arrest for the murder of Ellis Kortnayer.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
You understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
He's looking at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Wait.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in there.
Does it have room for 3?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland, while the other stays here.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
Watch them while I come back for you.
You come back for me? How about I go?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
Something is happening. Stop. Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
We can just ask the nitpicker to watch him.
This is no harmless old man.
This fucking world. This world. What is this?
Below the confusion and rage, a fit of Jamavu, just like yours. The thought passes. More pressing matters take its place.
No, listen. Listen now.
I could come back for you once I've taken him to the precinct. You could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
Maybe you're right.
This world. What are you talking about? Is this us?
Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Oh. What's happening? Guys? Guys? What? What the fuck? We fucking found it.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
The giant stick insect.
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall.
Insulindian
It looks straight
phasmid.
at you, with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand move to your holster to grab the gun.
There is, I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kim, can you see it?
I can see it.
4 simple words, thank God. If you can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly.
Holy
in absolute
shit.
silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
Y'all, it's time. We're gonna put the investigation to the side because we gotta talk to the cryptid.
The creature stands on long stick-like legs.
Oh, good point. Good point, Michelle. I don't know what skill points we need to put it in, but we're gonna find out. Do you remember? Do you remember what skill it is?
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
This is the Insulindian phasmid.
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a
The
piece
camera.
of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open extremely carefully. It's the camera. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
Are you sure you won't scare it off?
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid's limbs.
Okay, take the
As
picture.
With the sound, you see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right.
I'll wait. I'm on step. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you.
All
Its
right.
antennae taking their measure of the air.
All right,
Slowly.
friends. We have very high chance here. No fucking shot.
barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts with uncanny speed, skating away across the water. It's gone, like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but rings on the sea's calm mirror.
This fucking game, dude. Nope. 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 No. This is happening. This is happening for real. Wait. What? Did I fuck this up? What the hell just happened?
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Did I glitch it? Oh. Oh my god. I almost bugged the fuck out, dude. Oh shit. Dan is brute forcing the phasmids? We are. We are. Also, Katie, why did you look now?
The creature stands, reed-like tufts stick out
Okay.
of its
Alright, here we go.
joints.
Here we
As
go.
the insect moves its
Say
forearms,
something
the
quiet
creature-
to it like,
The creature tilts its tiny head to the side and appears to look at you.
dude, my heart
It is
almost just
incredibly
fell out
light,
my ass.
like the
I have no
slightest gust of
self-control. I'm
wind
out again.
should
Good
blow
night,
it
Katie.
away.
Thank you for
But
lurking.
it doesn't. The air moves through it. Its
Let's approach it
slender
carefully, please. Thank goodness,
Slowly,
game.
With your breath held, you
I
take
love the
2 small
noises.
steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sort of happiness. Sweat drips from your brow, soaking your chest. You reek of it. Your chemicals. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling.
It's smelling us, guys.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Raise your hands slowly.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence.
Your other hand, too.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
Don't pray to me. I'm nothing.
The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you, parting the reeds it emerged from. Tuft-like structures still rustle on its joints. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming,
Kim,
slowly.
It's foaming.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect
It's Inland
moves its
Empire.
mouth
Let's
parts,
fucking go.
masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one.
Tell me, what are you doing?
I exist.
I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Fire. Burning.
Fire? Where?
On the horizon. Pale fire. This thing we're both sensing is coming to an end.
That is your problem. Nothing ever ends for me. There is only room for 2, maybe 3 pictures in my mind. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist.
I love the voice they chose for this thing.
So what if the next picture doesn't come? This creature is not the photographer, just the camera.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never burn.
The fuck is happening to me right now? You're the type of animal I'd like to be.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why are you asking?
Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
That's cool.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk.
You don't have a foot there now.
Yes. Thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I got an antenna again.
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
Also that.
I can also detect pheromones. The ones on you tell me that you will not eat me, and that I will benefit from your closeness. In short, I love you.
I love you too, Insulindian Phasmid. Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you're awake. I am real. Light is forming me.
Mookie, stay out of this.
It's real.
I love you, big bug. Where does this come from, all this around us, the world?
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Then all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer?
You can also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth.
We don't live to detect
Yum,
sucrose,
yum.
Dan. Listen, Mookie! It loves us! What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of
I
the
live for
organ
sugar and how to find it.
Phycosmogma,
See? See?
endemic to the Insulindian Isoma.
You might not,
For the
Mookie,
last
but you don't speak for me!
350 years, I have
Or
lived in
Emily.
plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys. And when unnoticed by the first settlers, and
I
the
love that
land
that said
surveyors
boys and
of
not
the
buoys.
Sassuan. Also,
Henry,
by the soldiers of
Harry,
the revolution
one of those.
and officials of the occupation. Even the Seminoles Islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Rebosho, district of Martinez, March 51.
That's insane.
No, you are. The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively median life form, while it is you who are a total extreme madness.
Real.
A volatile simian.
Dan, tell us how you
system
detect sucrose.
ominously new to the planet.
Well, you see.
The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, the pail is human-made?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
How?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Where's how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace
Please don't
us all
blink.
one day, or just forget?
But I want to blink and undo 12 billion years of matter expansion.
Simian Butcher. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Kim, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at it.
Then, I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
Of all the creatures I've met, you are the kindest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the scariest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the most beautiful. Let's say kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
I will try.
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay, Kim. Take the picture.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
I got it.
You hear the lieutenant whisper as the creature's shape develops onto the photo paper in his hand. A polychrome ghost of white streaks against the reeds in the sky and you, as a shadow before it. I need a print of this picture, dude. Me fucking too. I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. I love the ending of this game so much.
For all time.
Slowly reach out and touch the creature's whisker.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the kiting curls into a spiral, like a tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your
The beard
fingertip feels
eats
cold,
the tears.
ticklish.
It's too hungry for the tears.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Carefully pet its scythe-like forearm.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing.
Pull your hand away.
A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening. Wave by wave from its stupor.
We got it.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off.
It's disengaged
In a
slowly.
sway, as you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Pluck the hair, it falls off, and auction a tear-covered wizard beard hair to us more money. Dude. What a beautiful little scene.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water, and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there, among the
Tailing
reeds,
here.
a collection of items.
It's gone.
What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
What now?
What?
In some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking so good.
Guys, check this out. It's the last piece. And a rifle scope.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
Don't think this helmet would have helped me anyway.
It would have looked very impressive. Still, you found it all.
We just got the achievement for
Now
getting
your
all the
mortal
pieces, which
coil
apparently I've
is
never done before.
complete.
Look at us. Cloak, I'm really glad I'm not the only one crying at this ending of this game. So we have the scope to complete the rifle. Which, by the way, I'm thinking more inland. And I'm thinking more rhetoric. And more logic. And we'll save the last piece. Is a spoiler to... If I ask for the worst ending? Maybe. We could talk about it, though, after we're done this. Can I interface? No. Okay, we have the scope. Got it. I said I'm not crying. You're right. Kim, don't worry about our boots. Don't worry about the boots.
What do you want from me?
Sir, how
I
could you
don't
not
know.
see the phasmid?
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
You look like a character from an anime show. I can't remember the name of, just a vague recollection.
With fear and longing.
Wave your hand in front of his
A
eyes.
light shiver passes him, followed by nothing.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Doras?
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr.
He
Dross.
stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him this detached scope.
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. No, you've gotten all you will out of this poor...
I'm gonna leave you to rest, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape, flat, the strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers.
What's happened to this man?
Old age and shock.
I think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
I think I do.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke.
He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the reeds. It's just the reeds for him.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross.
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid stayed hidden for all these years.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible.
Yes, you
But anyone who
forget
spends
it's
a long
there.
Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds? The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced for a nurse.
It's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it is in its company.
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place. And the insect, maybe. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report.
Thank God we did not blow that photo earlier.
No one would believe
He only had
you
one other
without
piece
it.
of photo paper. Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland to get help.
Alright, friends. I am going to take the armor off. I feel bad wearing the armor. We had this, and where's our tie? Our tie is on. We didn't have gloves, we had these shoes. Okay, I think that's actually it. Alright, let's get back. Well, friends, we fucking did it. Now it's time to bring him in, and we get to finally solve our case. Again, thank y'all. We've been here 2.5 hours. I know that that part was a lot. There was a lot of dialogue and talking, but I really appreciate you sticking it out and seeing this game to the end with me. We got a little bit more to go, but then we're going to kind of debrief and talk about everything once the game is over.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
We know what the ICM is. Speaking of which, I very literally have been noodling around with the idea of getting the ICM logo tattooed. The antlers with the star. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
Renji, just to kind of give you an idea of maybe what the worst ending would be. The worst ending would probably be losing Kim and not getting the confession out of this guy here. This is always the end game. You can have more people die from the tribunal, which would probably be worse. Yeah, I would say those would be the main factors for a bad ending.
But for the sound of conversation.
Also, just anytime you lose,
there is someone in
that's also the worst ending, technically.
2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village.
Oh, God damn it.
Looking at a small yellow boat as it draws
Our
closer.
partner finally showed up
The
to
sea is
fucking
calm.
talk to us, I guess.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Here's where we get to answer for all of our bullshit. Protect Kim at all costs. Protect Kim at all costs. Exclamation point. Are we ready, chat? It's time to tell them what we all got up to. Let's save just in case.
Look what the tide brought him.
The tide?
What does that say on your back? Piss. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's commenting on our fit, bro.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
My jacket, no one else seems bothered by it.
Harry, you're a cop with piss on his back. Do you have any idea how hard the liberals are going to fuck us for this?
Piss faggot, it's singular.
Harry, there are probably pictures. They're going to fuck us to death.
Yes, there could have been cameras. This needs damage control.
There were not any cameras around. They don't have cameras.
Forget about all this. There's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several
Dude,
occasions.
the dad from the Feld building. He's actually been tailing us? Son of a bitch.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
We're in charge of a special task force.
Special Consultant Trent Heiderstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after pavement.
Well...
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Precinct 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
I love this music so much.
The scene is making even him.
Who put us in control of a task force? That's what I'm saying.
Your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
Not a naughty.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
What's this all about?
Ari, we want to help you.
Oh, he's a naughty boy, all right. Goddamn right. Up top.
I I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, bye, Trant.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
What's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid? That's you.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Thanks for clearing that up.
Maybe you've deserved it.
You aren't the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized I knew you.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off.
I'm clinically depressed. I can only be sarcastic. I don't like being lied to.
I didn't lie to you. No one lies to you. You were so fucked up on booze you couldn't recognize your own partner.
Duped again. No one's who they say they are.
Duped. Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
It's the Gardner situation all over again, turned Lieutenant. Tell me at least you are who you said you were.
Yes, I'm still Kinky Solagir. Still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
So you mentioned a task force.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory, who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Heidelstown, and Guillaume Baby.
He stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant because I'm forcing him to stay.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde with partial sunglasses like you were?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G. Bevy. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage. So not so much anymore.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing. For both.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
Alright, well.
They're your posse. Or what remains of it. Hand-picked. Hand-lost.
That's probably fair, but hey, we did this one.
The 41st isn't...
Alright, well none of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pell, and so on.
That's alright.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically? Psychologically? And
why not socioeconomically? Wait, socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory... I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
Oh my god, we got a quack on our team. God damn it.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism.
Holy shit. He lost his memory because of capitalism. Yes, we did. Actually, that is exactly what
No,
happened.
not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's cool here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I'm a highly experimental detective. This was this is a method I used to solve the case.
Son of fucking Long here. Detective Far Out, son of Long on the case.
I have accomplished things no normal detective ever has. I have detected a...
He has indeed had the possibility before. I have trouble believing him, of course, but he seems to want to convince himself of it. And I've seen him work. His methods are unorthodox.
True.
With all due respect, Lieutenant, you're bewitched by the shit kid.
I want
What
another
doesn't
shirt that
happen
says
is a couple
bewitched by the
wiping
shit
his own
kid.
memory to solve a case. In fact, it's not possible to wipe one's memory at all, even with the amount of pot and Pilsner he downs every hour. He's simply lying, or insane, or both.
Detective Vigmer, I'm not saying he's the son of Lung, but lying? I mean, he has blacked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to
Holy
get
shit,
there,
we're
so to
actually
speak.
talking about us planning our own amnesia.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you.
You brought him!
Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Line detective is good for now. Thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. It's such a good burn, right?
For now, I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on the disability pension?
What now?
Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Hold on, in the ocean, fainting. That was me. I was told by. Drove into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. I drove in the ocean when I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of
Vic Mayer
everyone's
really
face.
serves, you know, he does.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Catch it. Fuck.
You juggle the badge for a second. Ouch. You strain
Shit.
your elbow trying to catch that stupid thing.
Oh god.
Damn it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, Mookie. Kudo in chat.
He found it. He found it, Jean. It's his badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun. What is it with all these material objects?
My gun is right here.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I didn't lose my gun. I have my gun.
We're not talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the vaporized cloud of ethanol
We're
coming
pretty
from your
badly
mouth.
hurt.
This is so unfair. He knows you have the gun, and still he's punishing you.
I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
Well...
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Yeah, I let her go as an act of mercy. Not taking her was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also is, or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a you compared to the 8 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company
I'm so
hired
glad
and
Kim's
vetted
actually...
mercenaries.
See, Kim actually
Did
defending
more
us
work
means we
with
did
the
goddamn
local.
good, dude.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Firefight is a trivial matter compared to the greatest discovery of this century. I think if he sided with this other guy at this point, I would cry. Right. McMahon thinking 8 lives lost to gun violence is a lot shows he's not American. Damn. I also solved the case. It's solved, all of it.
Detective, it's better if I'd...
It's so much better if he does this.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true.
But?
Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
Yeah!
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize.
Oh god, Kim's gonna lay into us now.
Making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little...
It's a little weird.
You should yell something.
I'm a policeman of the state to come!
The RCM consists of policemen of the state that is, so a little discrepancy there. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the constant smoking everywhere, all the time. But despite all
I smoked one
he's
cigarette.
a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
Hell yeah, Kim.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
Kim, that was really nice at the end there, but you didn't have to be mean in the wind-up everywhere all the time. Exactly.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Hell yes, dude.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
If someone calls me singing karaoke a valiant effort, that would be my 13 reason. I think it's funny because Rex would say that to you, but actually mean it as a compliment.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Thick white snow falls all around you. Flakes stick to the glossy photo of the phasmid. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, It's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom, shakalaka, motherfucker.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Yeah, the phasmid may have contributed to his mental state in some way over the years.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
You're goddamn right.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
It did some kids a solid. Yeah, and I discovered a hitherto unexplored anthroponetical phenomenon in there too, a 2mm hole in the world.
That's great. Anthroponaut is a great new career for you, after police officer.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
The phasma was a female. The reeds are its nest.
Female?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female, and the nesting behavior too, I think.
Michelle, it's been a long stream and a long game. Hitherto was hard in the moment. Don't clip that. Please, for the love of God, don't clip that.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
I love you too, Michelle.
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It also gathered items in its nest, a helmet and a scope.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field.
Bowers are built by males of the species who can't afford colorful mating displays physically. This one was plain color.
I still think it was female.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it.
We did try to get him to focus
Must be
on
robust
only making a church into a dance club. We don't need to put
legs.
it more suspicion on that. Right. It had mandibles that looked like hair, and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
We fucking killed it.
Without it.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
The killer, Dross. We have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
A revolutionary matronym.
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed.
That's
but
cool
not
though.
before
What
it
the
made
hell?
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM
It
would
is
be
lit.
called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory.
Of course, excuse me.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man, to have been hiding for 50 years.
A strange psychosexual fascination, the result of
It's a great way
spending
of
all
putting
his
it.
time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy commander.
Which, by the way, I just want to say, our dream, the body in the dream literally said, communism killed me. So, We were right on the fucking money.
Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died, right on the island, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that. Way, way more.
It's way more than that. A perfect folding mechanism, like the Phasma.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there. Like in your bones or something. It will pass in time.
There was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and...
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
I also looked into the mystery of the Doom commercial area.
I don't know what a Doom commercial area is.
Rue des Saint-Ghislain, the commercial building where all the businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why?
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to. Jude?
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So maybe this time.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
All right, wait. I have a few more questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk. Dora
chick
something.
who?
Dora England. Yeah, you mentioned her name.
So, we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
I've heard enough. I took an Instagram break and came back to my sub expired. No! When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
6 years?
Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's
now I've heard enough.
So have I. You bitterly dropped Dearest Dora and really tore me a new one. Twice a week, I think. It comes up.
Michelle, thank you for gift subbing Renji. And Renji, welcome back to having a sub. I hope you enjoy your new emotes that are on the way. 2 new emotes coming along with Kuno emote.
The special consultant glances at his wristwatch.
All right. We don't really care about the rest of the stuff. Kitsuragi, Kim, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious...
The emotes are coming and they're on their way. About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41? Did you see what was one of the convo options? I was going to gift it, but then I was like, I should leave it to Renji's wife. Y'all crazy as fuck. I have nothing to give you guys in return. Renji, your love, support, and presence is more than enough. Also, Ome Reed. I'm just going to call you Ome. Ome, welcome in. Want to do that Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. I'm crazy enough.
Omer, okay.
Can't take the stress.
Hello, welcome in.
He doesn't
nice to
know
meet you,
how
friend.
to finish the sentence.
I just like giving nice little things to my wife. You're part of the family. Exactly. That's the only thing you need to give us. Exactly.
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Kim might come work with us.
He's really considering it.
All right. About Lena. But Lena's stinky. Lena's stinky. Don't tell her. She's the worst. I don't know if I'd say the worst, but not as pure and amazing as we originally thought. She will see the press release, right? Right? I'm ready.
Good.
She does think Kim isn't our same species.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive.
All right, Omer. Here's the thing. Omer, sorry. Please let me know if either one is better. I'm tired and it's late. We literally just found this out during this playthrough, but if you ask Lena about cryptids and you ask specifically about the green ape that's on the pen that she gives you, she will literally talk about like skull sizes and different species and like joint ancestors from evolution, and she will literally say that Kim is not the same race as the white people in the game. She will literally say that, you know, like basically some racist fucking pseudoscience bullshit. If you literally look up Lena racist Disco Elysium, you'll find the exchange on like Reddit posts and stuff. I was mind blown because I had personally never seen that exchange in the game prior to this playthrough. And yeah, my world was completely rocked. Yeah, Cloak, I was asking specifically about the pronunciation, not which it is, but thank you. I mean, they may be stinky, but they did the big legwork to find the Phasmid. Nah, they still don't deserve it. There we go. There we go. Especially because they hang out with the crypto-fascist.
The great district hums in the slowly falling snow. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000.
Oh wow, never ran into that. No, it's crazy. It really is crazy. But now chat has been radicalized against Lena and her husband. We were Lena stands before she showed her true colors. Truly a betrayal from on Most High.
You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
Of course. Also, I'm pretty sure I failed to get a picture in my first playthrough, so it's happy. It's nice to see a happy ending. That's okay, Michelle. I'd love to hear about how this conversation goes without the picture, because both times I've gotten to this doing this route, I've had the picture. So I'm curious about how that went without.
Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing.
I cast
Captain
not excused.
Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains
Good
are
spell,
drawn.
Reggie.
Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll
Yeah,
side with the
Price.
people. Understood.
Thank you,
Gottlieb
Price.
returns to the
Shout
list.
out to the captain.
We know? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
To be honest, I don't remember, but I'll get it with my himbo run. Hell yeah. Holy shit, chat. I think that means we're in love. We just patted Kim on the shoulder. At least Vic Mayer's finally helping us out. In our piss faggot jacket. And that's Disco Elysium, friends. Oh my goodness, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Kuno in chat. Kuno in chat, bro. What a fucking game. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for joining me for this playthrough. This has been something I've been looking forward to doing. Truly a playthrough I've been wanting to do for so many years now since we started the stream. And that's hip hop. And that's hip hop, damn it. Welcome in, Mush. Ever since the first time I played this game, which by the way, again, big shout out to Danny Kittens. I knew this was a game I wanted to stream one day. I wanted everybody to experience it with me. And we found so many bonus things that I'd never seen on my other playthroughs. So many little moments that you all were able to experience with me for the first time. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, just entreat you to play this game for yourself. Experience the world for yourself. Play through it in your own time. Let yourself fail. Let yourself not hit those white checks and see what plays out, because the point of this game truly is, at the end of the day, to just get the game you get and see the world you see. And the love and the care and the time that they put into this game is something unlike I've seen in many, many other games ever. Very few games rival this game in terms of dedication and time and attention to detail, and it's truly one of the most lovely stories I've ever encountered in my life. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Yeah, exactly. Also, how dare they make such a good ending that would be perfect for a sequel, only to destroy our host by imploding? Hey, it wouldn't be a bunch of communists making a piece of art without that, right? That's just the way that shit goes. Alright, so with that, I must say, chat, I think that's where we're going to end stream. I would love to raid, but as you guys saw, I'm fucking brain fried, brain tired. Tomorrow is art stream. I hope you guys are excited for it.
No one's fucking you, stupid fuck.
Good call out. Good call out. Art stream tomorrow. Prompts are in the Discord. Cutest thing. Funniest thing. Saddest / scariest thing. Make sure to have your ideas figured out, so we're not getting some decision paralysis before art stream. It's going to be at the usual time. I hope to see you there. Let's draw. Let's hang out. Let's laugh. And again, thank you. I don't know if we're keeping these now that it's all over. Keeping what? Oh, all the sounds? They're going to stick around for a little bit. I don't know for how long, until they get rotated out. I mean, Little Misfortune stayed for like 3 years, so I'm sure they'll stick around for a bit. Anyway, thank y'all. Have a great night. I'm going to end stream to this music. Hell yeah, I still miss her. She'll be back one day. I love y'all. Gamers rise up. Thank you again for this series. More games next week. New games, new stuff to be played for the month of April, end of March, month of April. Thank y'all again for sticking through this with me. As always, I hope to see you again later. Gamers rise up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye!